These are the best of days. These are the memories we'll hold on to. This thing called time that we all share. All that matters is we're together here. Together here. These are the things we'll remember. The love that fills this place year after year. Lay down your cares and gather round. All that matters is we're together now. Together now. Paint me the perfect picture. It's just how I knew that it would be. The cold air will make us shiver, but that's why we've got each other. Together here. Together now. Standing here with you right in front of me, and I've never felt so much like home. Hand in hand, we're all part of a bigger plan that you and I get to explore all our own. Every day I will fall more in love with you in every way. In every way. Every day, in every way. Every day I will fall more in love with you in every way. In every way. Every day, in every way, walk with me.
Dennis, you ready?
Yes.
All right. I, Dennis,
I, Dennis,
take you, Angelica,
take you, Angelica,
for my best friend,
for my best friend,
my wife.
my wife.
I promise to stand with you,
I promise to stand with you,
laugh with you,
laugh with you,
cry with you,
cry with you,
share with you.
share with you.
I give you my promise to support you,
I give you my promise to support you,
respect you,
respect you,
honor and obey.
honor and obey.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
through all eternity.
through all eternity.
Wonderful. Angelica, Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. I, Angelica,
I, Angelica,
take you, Dennis,
take you, Dennis,
for my best friend,
for my best friend,
my husband.
my husband.
I give you my promise
I give you my
to
promise
stand with you,
to stand with you,
laugh with you,
laugh with you,
cry with you.
cry with you a lot,
He will wipe every tear. We've seen it already. And share with you,
share with you,
to support and respect you,
to support and respect you,
and to honor you.
and to honor you.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
through all eternity.
through all eternity.
That was beautiful. That was good. No tears yet. We're on that.
Bird.
Now, Mr. Davidoff, I understand you have some tokens of your love this evening. If I may please, thank you so much. These are beautiful. These are very nice. Rings, we've all heard the analogies, round, no beginning, no end. We've all heard that before. We also know that a ring means nothing as it sits here in my hand, but means everything once it is placed on the left ring finger of your spouse-to-be. It's a symbol that shows everyone else hands off. I like to add a new analogy today, that a ring, like a hug, when you embrace your bride and she embraces you, it too forms a circle, a symbol of your love for one another. As I take this lovely ring, I'm going to hand this to you, Angelica. Sir, if you'd please extend your left ring finger, slide that on. With this ring,
With this ring,
I wed my husband.
I wed my husband.
Go ahead and slide it on. Slide it on. Very nice, very nice. All right. It's supposed to be a tight fit. Yes, I won't tell anyone what's engraved on the inside. It says, if you can read this, put it back on. I'm going to hand these to you, sir. I don't need to repeat the analogy of rings, do I? All right, you go ahead and begin to slide that onto your lovely bride. And with this ring, I make you my wife.
I make you my wife.
That is beautiful, wonderful. You okay? All right, go ahead and hold her hand. It's okay. It's all right. Now, you'll notice, Dennis, that a few things have happened in this ceremony. You notice that you promised to love, honor, and obey. Your bride promised to love and honor. Just want to manage expectations now. You'll also notice that you shared your vows first, your bride second. She put on your ring first, her second, because for the rest of your life she will have the last word. You've had fun, but now this is the most important and serious part of this portion of today's celebration, because we've shared vows, you've shared a laugh, shared a sneeze, exchanged rings, and it is now my pleasure and honor to pronounce the two of you husband and wife. Please, sir, salute your bride.
Let's pass the time, me and you and me. Let's pass the time, just you and me. There's never ever been two friends quite like we. Let's pass the time, just you and me. Let's have adventures, me and you and me. Let's have adventures, you and me. We'll go where the wind will take us, see what we can see. Let's have adventures, you and me. You're my best friend, and I'm yours too. Through thick and thin, whether it's gray skies or blue, we've got a love, and it's never gonna end. Ooh, you're my best friend. Let's take a ride, me and you and me. Let's take a ride, just you and me. The wind against our backs, we have never been more free. be together, me and you and me. Let's be together, you and me. There's no other place I know that I would rather be. Let's be together, you and me. You're my best friend, and I'm yours too. Through thick and thin, whether it's gray skies or blue, we've got a love, and it's never gonna end. Ooh, 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 you're my best friend. Ooh, 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 you're my best friend. Ooh, 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 you're my best friend.
Good evening, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kenny, and I have the incredible honor of being this young man's best man today. I have to admit, when Dennis asked me to be his best man, I was excited and surprised. I was excited because it's a fantastic privilege, but surprised because me and my wife moved away from Vegas like 10 years ago. Haven't seen him in over a decade. And there are more qualified gentlemen in this room right now. You see, Dennis and I were pledge bros and degenerate gamblers back in the day. Woo! But life happened, we went in different directions, and somehow, all these years later, here we are celebrating this amazing day today, together. Now, if you know Dennis, you know he's unique, thoughtful, and a very caring person. He's not one for small talk. But when he says something, you know he means it. His honesty and straightforwardness are something I've always admired. It's refreshing in a world where people often say one thing and mean another. But with my man Dennis here, what you see is what you get. And what you get is someone who is genuine and has a heart of gold. I could tell you a bunch of stories from our younger years, which may or may not involve mankinis, while jamming out to, "Hey, I just met you," Saki's bombs, Dennis's love for Barbie girl, ugh. And of course, more gambling. But I'll save you from the embarrassing details. Today is about celebrating Jelly and Dennis and the amazing man Dennis has become, mainly due to his now wife. And I have to say, while we could have done a better job staying in touch, seeing him today standing there with Jelly, it's clear that he's grown in all the right ways. He's found someone who truly gets him, someone who loves him for who he is, and someone who is obviously incredibly patient. Jelly, we don't know how you do it. But I think we can all agree you're perfect for him. Jelly, thank you for bringing out the best in Dennis. We all know that marriage is about compromise, patience, and love. And it's clear that you have that in abundance. You two complement each other so well, and I can't wait to see the life that you build together. Before I wrap up, I'm gonna go off cuff here. I heard there was a money dance. If you could direct those funds to me and Kyle. We lost our tails from the Montreal taxes. It was... But before I wrap up, I'd like to share one small thought about Dennis that I've always found inspiring. He's always been the kind of person who marches to the beat of his own drum. Dennis is Dennis. He is unapologetically himself, and I think that's a lesson we can all take from him. In a world that often pushes us to fit in, Dennis reminds us the importance of staying true to who we are. And that's a rare and beautiful thing. So let us raise a glass to honesty, love, gambling, and staying true to who we are. To my brother, Demidov and Jelly, may your lives be filled with Happiness, laughter, love, and little by Caius. Come on.
Hello, everybody. My name is Malika, for those of you who don't know me. I just want to say thank you so much to the parents for making this day so amazing, and thank you all for being here today. So every time I've sat down to write this, I couldn't really get past a few sentences without tearing up. So I'm going to try my best to keep my emotions under wrap. But I've known Jelly for more than 10 years, which is just so wild to say. But I met her when I was 18. I was a freshman in college, having so many new experiences, and one of those was joining a sorority. And she was a new member at the same time as I was, and I was feeling very intimidated, and I didn't really know what was going on, but Jelly always made me feel so welcome, and she always calmed my nerves, and it was crazy because she was going through the same thing too. So I've always appreciated that about her, for making me feel less alone. And then from there, our friendship only blossomed. And I have just so many memories and stories to fit into such a small speech like this, but I just really want to express how I feel about you more than anything. To be close to you is honestly one of the greatest gifts that I've ever known. And it's not something that I take lightly. You are without a doubt the most kind, intelligent, and beautiful person I've ever known in my life. You're such a beautiful soul inside and out. When I experience something new, you're the first person that I want to go to. You're the first person who pops in my head of who I want to tell all these things that are happening in my life, because you approach everything with empathy and honesty. And I really love you so much, beyond words. You've shown me what it means to have a friend who's also a soulmate. We've gone through a lot of milestones throughout our friendship, and I'm so overjoyed to be experiencing this day with you. I've experienced my first big girl job with you when we should have been working. We were having profound conversations about video games and politics, social justice, pop culture, and everything in between. I couldn't be prouder that you found your calling in life. I may not have ever stepped foot in your classroom, but I know that not only are you the cool social studies teacher that everybody's gabbing about, but you are profoundly changing these kids' lives in a fundamental way that is going to affect them for the rest of their lives. And even though we live many miles away from each other now, you're always on my mind. And I know that I have a friend for life in you. No matter the distance or no matter what happens, I know that you're always there for me. And I couldn't be happier that you have someone like Dennis. Watching your relationship grow has been such a beautiful thing to witness over the years. And Dennis, I can't express the gratitude that I have that Jelly has somebody like you in her life. You know her inside and out, and that's all I could really ask for out of somebody. She's gushed to me about what a great planner you are with trips. And she told me about this time where you planned a trip to Vancouver, and you surprised her by going to the aquarium and feeding sea otters together. And she showed me pictures of it, and seriously, the smile on her face was like nothing I've ever seen before. So I know that you make her so happy. And you've built a beautiful, beautiful life together. I wish the two of you a lifetime of beautiful moments, happy memories, and as much love as possible that could be experienced between two people. So cheers to Jelly and cheers to Dennis. I love you so much. I love you.
Thank you for being here to celebrate the union between Dennis and Jelly. I haven't known Dennis his whole life, but for the last 12 years, which coincides almost perfectly with the time of his relationship with Angelica and mine with his mom, Lana. The qualities I've observed in Dennis, although sometimes in short clips and sometimes slightly longer clips, he's dedicated, he's honest, he's hardworking, he's a careful planner, he's a loyal and loving son and a loyal and loving husband. to Jelly. Qualities I've observed in Jelly: dedicated to her family, dedicated to Dennis, dedicated to her profession, teaching, dedicated to her friends. There's no more important pursuit in life than finding one's soulmate. For me, that person was Lana, and in addition to welcoming Lana into my family, I welcomed Dennis as a stepson into our family. It was only a couple of years later that he started dating Angelica, and now 10 years later, they too have joined as soulmates. A soulmate are two halves that make a whole, two individuals who accept each other and complete each other unconditionally. So with my toast, Lana and I are sending all our love and support to Dennis and Jelly, and may they live a long and happy life as soulmates, enriching themselves and everyone around them. I know there are lots of friends, family, and colleagues assembled who join Lana and I in this toast to Dennis and Jelly, soulmates.
Could not be here without. Please start clapping right now for the mother of our bride.
Thanks everybody for coming. We're a bilingual family, so I'm kind of go back and forth, okay? Gracias por venir. Si vinieron cruzaron el mar, el país, por tomar el tiempo de estar aquí para nosotros y para Angelica y Dennis. Oh. I'm gonna cry, but anyway, we appreciate you more than you can imagine. All right. You're okay. I'm relaxed. I'm gonna relax. It's been a long day. It's been a long couple of months, but so I'm gonna be kind of funny, kind of serious, and maybe a little brass, but that's me, and you guys already know this, right? So Dennis and Angelica have been together for a long time. Angelica did not date much. True. Because she's very selective, like her mother. And in time, I remember she said, there's this guy. And when I go out, he looks at me from across the room. The next time he went out, he was closer to me, Mom. Then she came and she said, Mom, he finally spoke to me. And it reminded me of when I met my husband. My husband and I were friends, and he looked at me from afar, and he came close, and he became my best friend. So in a way, it was like I saw the pattern. You know, it's like from afar, from close to next. And then she said, Dennis would like to come to Thanksgiving, because she had never invited anybody for Thanksgiving. And shortly after, she said, I found my person, and I already knew. Angelica's a wonderful person. She's driven, tenacious, difficult at times. She likes to have her own space, but she needs to be loved. And I wondered, where is this person? There has to be a person out there that can meet all this that she needs. And along came Dennis with his own set of needs that coincided with what she needed. They can have space, they can be together, they can be individuals, and they can prosper forward. I do feel like I gained my third son. Sorry, Lana, you can still have him sometimes, most of the times. But it was a progression, and I think it's beautiful when you get to know someone, you fall in love with them. And it's not perfect. I always say you're gonna have tall days when they're so tall, so handsome. How did I get this lucky? And you're gonna have the short days when you're like, he's getting a pet belly and he's kind of balding. What the hell was I thinking? But at the end of the day, it's the commitment that you have, the bond that you have that makes it all worthwhile. And Dennis pushes Angelica to be better. whether it is to pursue something that she's passionate about and not be at a job where she's not happy. When he surprises her with things that she needed but never asked for. And that for me is precious. So welcome to the family, Dennis. We're a little wild, we're a little mischievous, and we fight sometimes, but we love you with all our heart. So if you're part of the family, you know it. And if you're not, you'll learn it. Everybody in this room will do anything for both of you. And that's why they made the big trip here. So I wish you all the best. And congratulations. And thanks everybody for coming.
My contacts are a little bit blurry now because I cried a little, so bear with me. Also, I did not prepare in advance, so professional yapper. We'll see how it goes. First things first, thank you so much to both sets of our parents for your endless guidance and generosity for this whole entire wedding planning process. This whole thing does not happen without them. Nothing moves without our parents, my mom, my dad, Lana and Steve. Nothing happens without them. This was a labor of love that took the better part of a year and a half. So I give special kudos to my mom and dad who had to house all the stuff for this wedding reception in their house for the last better part of a year. My mom painstakingly made every single centerpiece, every floral arrangement, bridesmaid bouquets, everything, like all by hand. So please give it up to her, please. And in the meantime, she definitely talked me off the ledge multiple times. It's not an easy thing to do a career change, enter into grad school, plan a wedding, all at the same time. And both sets of our parents have just been so gracious with us and so understanding and patient. And thank you, Dennis, for coaxing me and talking me down the ledge when I was so stressed and just wanted to get everything over with. So thank you so much for your patience through everything. Aside from the wedding planning, Dennis and I's relationship is the things of dreams. We're the product of immigration. Both sets, both Dennis and his mom came themselves. And both sets of my parents, our families come from other countries to come here and to try to build a better life and to allow us the space and room to grow as ourselves and to just go for what we want, go for our dreams, whether that's changing our careers, going back to school both times for us, and then leading us every step of the way in the meantime. So I would like to say thank you so much for just always allowing us to be ourselves and always just supporting us in anything that we need from you guys, even if we don't ask. They are always just there to lend us their help and their guidance. Besides that, thank you so much for everyone that traveled here to stop your whole weekend and move your plans around to be here. We have people from all over the world, across countries and continents and the whole entire country to be with us here today. We have people from Miami, from Fort Lauderdale, from Germany, LA, New York. All of our friends just really, and Brooklyn, shout out. All of our friends really came in together just to come and celebrate us today, and we can't thank you enough for taking your time to come and being with us. So thank you so much. And I have one more thing. Y para mi familia, muchas gracias a todos por venir aquí para celebrar a Dennis y yo y nuestro matrimonio. Los momentos favoritos de mi abuelo siempre eran cuando estábamos todos juntos y lo extrañamos todo el tiempo a mi abuelo. Pero sé que está con nosotros en ese momento, ¿verdad? Y así que divirtámonos y celebrando la vida y gracias por todos también.
heart that you steal. And I can't help falling, falling, falling for you. You shine brighter than the stars in the sky. I am yours and I know you are mine. You're the one I wanna be next to. I want to live in that light. My love, you shine so bright. You shine so bright. I'll be there standing by your side, hand in hand, walking through this life. I wanna spend all of our days together, together. You shine brighter than the stars in the sky. I am yours and I know you are mine. You're the one I wanna be next to. I want to live in that light. My love, you shine so bright. You shine so bright. My love, you shine so bright. You shine so bright. You shine brighter than the stars in the sky.